Computer. Morning, everybody. So far.
Good morning.
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 There we go.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, honey?
Good, thank you.
Hi, Elsie. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. How are you all?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank God. Everything is good. Got my first vaccine. That's good news.
You got what, honey?
I got
our first shot.
vaccine.
Oh, your first vaccine.
Yeah.
Put your name in the chat.
Yep.
Put our name in the chat.
I can't. Okay, I got a new computer yesterday, so am I echoing?
No.
No.
Looking fresh, Steve.
Well, thank you. Good morning.
Steve, how are you? There's a smiley face. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
Morning, Adeline.
Good morning.
Where's Adeline? There's Adeline. Hi, Adeline. Oh, did you cut your hair?
No, it's been like this.
Oh, maybe you always had it back.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, you guys, put your name in the chat if you haven't already. I think Lauren said that. So that for our on-time prize, we're gonna call it here in just a sec. Alex is on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause the music and call it. Good morning, Art. You made it right on time. So I think, Lauren, maybe Art was the last person I saw. Do you have everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lauren.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good to see everybody. We have two Alexes. How's everybody doing?
Awesome. Good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good, thank you. I'm getting used to my new computer sound. I cannot. Okay, somebody talk to me. I can't hear you guys.
How are you?
Oh, that's better. Thanks, Yvonne. So good morning, everyone. We've got great stuff to cover today. And then right after our team meeting, Kevin has his class for the month. So that'll be on this same Zoom. And so Kevin, it's good to see you as well. I'm going to go ahead and get started and share my screen. Let's see here. Uh-oh, hold on a second. It's not at the beginning. Wait a minute. There we go. All right, so we already got everything scheduled for the on-time prize. And moving forward, while we have people jumping on, we're going to share this video with all of you. It's a really sweet one.
เขาจะได้อะไร ถ้าเขาทำ
เพิ่งจะมา
เขาจะไม่ได้อะไรเลย ไม่ได้รวยขึ้น ไม่ได้ออกทีวี ไม่มีใครรู้จัก ไม่ได้มีชื่อเสียงที่มากขึ้น
Oh.
เพราะสิ่งที่เขาได้ คือได้แค่ความรู้สึก ได้เห็นความสุข ได้เข้าใจ ได้ความรัก ได้ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ ได้โลกที่สวยงามกว่าเดิม ในชีวิตคุณ อะไรคือสิ่งที่คุณต้องการมากที่สุด
Such a good
ไทยประ
one.
กันชีวิต เชื่อในความดี
Thanks for picking that one, Lauren. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'll get past it here. Come on. There we go. All right, Steve Barkley, you get to follow that awesome video. I'm going to stop sharing really quick because I want everybody to be able to see everyone. So, Mr. Barkley, there you are.
Good morning.
Good morning. I asked Steve to do a quick interview with me today in our meeting, so that you guys can get to know him a little bit better because he's having some amazing success lately, right, Yvonne?
Amen.
Yeah. So, Steve, thank you so much for being with us today and postponing your vacation.
You're very welcome.
And I just have a few questions for you that I think will be really helpful, especially for our newer agents that are with us today. Because how long have you been in real estate now?
I'm happy to help. Great question. So I got my license in March of 2019, and I joined Keller Williams in May of 2019. So my 2-year anniversary will be next month.
All right, 2 years. And what were the first 2 years like for you?
Rough.
Okay. Because life gets in the way, variety of reasons, that kind of thing?
Life gets in the way. I had my other business, which I was concentrating on when I first got my license, and then I got that squared away. And
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Did Steve freeze?
Yeah, I think it's Steve's connection.
Okay. If we can get him back, I'll ask him to stop. Are you there, Steve?
I'm sorry, I can't, what'd you say?
Yeah. So you're freezing on us.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
So can stop sharing your video and it should work. We just won't be able to look at you.
Okay.
All right, let's try that again. So you were focusing on your other business that you owned at first, and that was about the last thing that we heard you say.
Correct, and that took me up until January 1st, 2020. I came back to Keller Williams full strength, and obviously we all know that COVID hit in February, March of that year. So it's been an interesting ride this last year and a half.
And yeah, and so then you still went full speed ahead in 2020. You've been building momentum, and you've had some great success over, what would we say, the last 6 months or so?
Yes, ever since I got my first listing in October, I want to say of last year, October, November-ish, and that closed on New Year's Day of 2020, or sorry, New Year's Eve of 2020. And ever since that first listing, it
Oh man. It was like he was just about to say golden. Are you there, Steve? Shoot. Can you, is it just me or is it everybody? We lose him again?
oh,
There you are.
I,
Not sure if it's going to work. Yvonne, I might have to have you take over.
Oh, Steve, are you there? Steve?
Call in. Sometimes just calling in on the phone for audio
Yeah.
work too.
Yeah,
We want to hear from Steve.
I know. Well, Steve, shoot. Okay, maybe if we can get him back. Steve, are you there? I don't know. Yvonne, can you text him really quick and tell him to try to do it from his phone?
Sure.
Okay, and I'm going to keep going and hopefully we'll have him back and we can talk in a few minutes. Because I know he has some great things to say. So sorry about that, you guys.
It's all right.
All right, and then we'll go on.
I'm trying to log in through my phone so they can hear me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give him a couple more seconds then.
Let me figure out how I can do that.
All right, let me know when you're back, okay?
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, now moving on to the middle. We're in the middle of our spring listing challenge, which ends on May 31st. Lauren, do you have some updates for us?
Yes, so we are over 30 at this point. And we still have Donna in first place with the most listings. Shelly Paiva in second, and Mike Mendenhall has taken the third spot officially. So
All right. Congratulations, you guys. And we're over 30 at this point and moving full speed ahead. So thank you for that update. And we're going to go ahead and update you on the listings that were taken for the month of March because we're in April now. So congratulations goes out to our agents who took listings in March: Steve Barkley, Donna Castillo, Christiane Eisman, Linda McKnight, Shelly Paiva ×2, Jonathan Ramirez and Dave Tofty, Suzanne Ramirez and Yanni Young. Congratulations, the 9 listings that we took in March. Great job. And I know that there's more coming. I know, for example, Mike Mendenhall has a lot more. So congratulations, you guys. And we're going to be seeing a lot more results in April. And just a reminder for all of you, as you focus on your April 411s, of what you can be doing, as Jason Abrams mentions, to build relationships. What can you be doing this month to build relationships? There is an embedded command in here about taking bold. So all of you, bold, I'm going to talk about it in a little bit, but highly recommend that you take bold and continue your prospecting every day, 20 calls, 10 contacts per day, your lead follow-up, what's your listing appointment goal weekly, et cetera, et cetera. This goes on, and it's a great way for you to figure out your job description in real estate every month and what your daily schedule should look like. So just a reminder on that. Steve, are you back with us?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me just finish. Oh yeah, there, this is a perfect timing. Kevin, we'll do you after we do Steve. So I'm going to go back to stop sharing. Okay, let's see if we can keep you with us now. So you closed your first one on New Year's Eve.
Correct.
And then you were starting to tell us some other stuff too.
So I closed that first one, and that first one led to the next several listings. It was an absolute blessing. That one listing, I sent my grandma, for example, a the link to that listing for the website, and she was so impressed with the pictures and the staging and everything that she walked across the street to her neighbor's house and said, "Hey, my grandson's a realtor. I think you should talk to him." And that's how I got the listing in Discovery Bay. And then I sold the husband's house of my first listing in San Jose. And both of my second and third listing had neighbors next door, 2 doors down, that came over and talked to me and said, "Hey, we want you to sell our house too." So it's just been one thing after the other.
Awesome. That's awesome. And what else would you say was important for you to be prepared for those conversations?
Good question. Continuing education every day, continuing to learn, not giving up, staying on top of the ball, continuing to watch the YouTube videos, logging into KW and watching your videos and being part of the training every day, just so that I have the vocabulary, I have the words to speak, and I'm ready to go.
Okay. And then you've been in the mentor program too, right?
With Yvonne, correct?
Yeah. Okay. So she was really there to help you too, make sure you were getting the contracts figured out and that kind of stuff.
100%, yes.
All right. And tell me what different types of lead generation you focus on. Obviously, sphere of influence is going to be a big one, right?
My number one is my database and sphere of influence. I put all of my eggs in that basket. Obviously, I know I should be diversifying, but that has been taking up all of my time, 100%.
Okay. And it's partly lead generation, but it's also lead follow-up. It's letting all those people that you know that you're a realtor, talking to them with your realtor hat on, as I say. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have any specific things that you do for follow-up?
Not necessarily. I try to call them as much as possible. I try to stay on top of their Facebook posts. So I like their posts. I stay on top of mine that way, their Instagram posts, just writing comments in their fields and just trying to stay on top of mine all the time. I never walk out of the house without my business cards on me, period.
Okay, awesome. And then is there anything that you're doing to get other people's contact info so that you can be adding people to your database? It's one thing for you to have your business cards or other things you're doing to get their info.
I have not done that so much. I've barely even tapped into my sphere of influence and database, and I'm still focusing on that.
All right. Okay. So we're going to keep working with you on that, Steve, because you still have plenty to learn, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Never gonna end.
Work with you on your follow-up plans so that we can be helping that be more systematized inside of Command so that you might even be missing some business that you don't even know about yet.
Oh, I know that I am. I know that I am.
And Steve said when the first time I met with Steve, do you know what I'm going to talk about?
I don't know.
Which was over 2 years ago.
It was about 2 years ago. Yeah, exactly.
He told me that I think he had already read the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. Is that right?
I had scanned through it. I had not read the entire thing, but I have read it now. Yeah.
But he told me his goal was to become a millionaire real estate agent.
That is correct.
Yep. And what are some things that that you appreciate about KW that you think will help you achieve that goal?
Oh, number one, Yvonne Zinsman. She is such a blessing. I would not be where I am today without her. And that goes, thank you, Yvonne. And that goes for everyone there at KW, all the coaches, Randy, Brian, Donna, Clara, they've all helped me along the way with questions. And Christina Carter has been an absolute blessing as well, as far as getting my transactions through and helping me out through the process and learning.
Yay, Christina. Woohoo. Awesome.
Team effort for sure.
Yep, exactly. Big team effort to help you guys be successful. What would be some advice you would have for the new agents that are with us today?
Number one, don't give up. It's going to be a rough road for some of us. Some of us, it's a lot easier than others, and we just walk right into real estate with deals on our table. Some of us, like me, I goose egged in my first year, and it's taken me a year and a half now to create the momentum and going on. So just don't give up. Keep pushing through. That phone call or email or text from a family or friend saying they have a buyer or seller, it could be tomorrow or today, or it could be a year from now, but it's your job to not give up and continue being a professional and being ready for that call.
Yeah. Yeah. And can I add to that? Do you mind, Steve?
Please.
One of the lessons I've learned in real estate is every time you put yourself out there, something is going to come back to you. It may not be a direct result. It may not be linear because the universe doesn't necessarily work linear. But it will come back to you every time you put yourself. And guess what? If you don't put yourself out there, what's going to happen?
Nothing.
Right. So thank you for that. Anything else you would add?
Yeah, call somebody from your database every single day. Don't
There
be
you
afraid
go.
to pick up the phone and reconnect with people. They might not be checking Facebook to see that you're an agent. They might not know through the grapevine that you're an agent. So pick the phone up and call them and ask them about their lives and how their family's doing and their business. And don't bring up real estate. Let that come out naturally and just come from a place of caring and value.
Yep. Care calls all day long. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm sure that you're available if people wanted to call you one-on-one and ask questions. I'm sure you're available.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and put my information in the chat. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I might have may not have the best advice because I'm not the most, I haven't been around here forever, but I am a new agent, so I might have the right advice you're looking for. So please feel free to reach out to me anytime.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for that today. Golden.
You're very welcome.
Awesome.
Laura, may I add just a little?
Yes.
something? I would like to say Steve is an angel. He's very humble. What he didn't share with everybody this morning is that he goes way, way over and beyond for his clients. I mean, just everything that was needed, he was there every step of the way. He made numerous trips to Hayward, Discovery Bay, and that what he just mentioned about his caring and his giving, it comes natural for him. And that's how that other neighbor noticed how hard he was working. And that's what attracted the neighbor to ask Steve to represent his home. So I highly recommend you just call Steve up and chat with him. He's a wonderful person, and it was been a pleasure, and I'm very happy to say he graduated from mentoring.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you, Yvonne.
Good job, honey.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Okay, so next up, getting back to our team meeting. Kevin, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm in the car, so sorry about the noise. No worries. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Not much of an update today. I just wanted to let you guys know, as Laura said before, class is at 12:30 for organizing your sales pipeline and opportunities. If some of the newer agents don't know what this is, I'd highly recommend you come in. It's a great way for you to just kind of keep track of all of your leads and organize your business the way you want it to. They recently allowed you to kind of edit all these different stages and opportunities. So that's what I'm going over today. So 12:30.
Yeah, it's the pipeline tool, which is what we call opportunities, is a really robust tool. There's a lot of cool stuff you guys can do to it to create timelines and checklists and all this kind of stuff. So it's going to be a great class today. It's going to be right after our team meeting. You don't even have to leave. We're just going to have Kevin get started right after the team meeting's done. So thank you so much, Kevin. And then moving on with some other announcements of classes tomorrow. Well, let me ask you guys this. Who does not know what Keller Offers is? And I got to hear you. I can't see all of you. So if you're raising your hand, I don't necessarily know. Does everybody know what Keller Offers is now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, don't be shy if you don't. Keller Offers program to Keller Williams, where you can help your clients get their listings ready to be on the market. Like if they need to do some remodeling work and that kind of stuff, they have loan programs available through Keller Offers that to help you guys get your listings ready so they can get top dollar. And you do have to be a certified agent to use it. There are 2 different ways to get certified. They do have live trainings. So tomorrow is a live webinar that you can attend to get certified, or they also have recorded trainings as well that you can go on anytime that's convenient to you. So just wanted to remind you that tomorrow there is a live training. You go to app.kelleroffers.com to sign up either for a live webinar or watch a recording to get certified. And then next up, also a reminder that Bold begins on Thursday. Bold Local begins Thursday. This coming Thursday, it's 6 weeks of amazing Bold content from 9 to 12 with Bold coach Carl Batiste. And that will run again for 6 weeks at a cost of $3.99. It'll be with agents from the Bay Area that you can then connect with, practice scripts with, and that sort of thing. An amazing class for mindset, everybody. We can all continue to focus on mindset. And then an amazing skill class as well. You're going to go over scripts, objection handlers, how to work with buyers, how to work with sellers, listing presentations, etc. So you're going to have a huge skill set when you're done. And it'll be well worth the money over and over and over again. I was on a call yesterday that had some stats for the first Bold local that they did in January. They ran a few Bold locals in January, and the numbers that came out of that, the national average of contracts per agent that were written during the January Bold was 11.35. So I'm telling you, that paid for itself over and over again. And the number of a listing appointments with listings taken in January was 12.88 listings taken per agent during the Bold in January. So again, paid for itself over and over again. Highly recommend that you guys attend. I emailed you guys a couple times with the link to register. If you're missing that, reach out to me and I can get it to you again. Okay. Looks like it's also register at boldsouthbay.com. So you can use that to register as well. Moving on from there. Next Tuesday, we have our joint team meeting from 10:30 to 11:30. And right after, on the same Zoom, we have a presenter, Michelle Chen, who's going to be joining us to talk about how to use 1031 exchange strategies to gain listings. Again, this is another listing focused content from us to you, because we are focusing on listings right now during our spring listing challenge. So this is a different strategy that you can use to gain listings. And I have spoken with Michelle on the phone. I've met with her actually over Zoom as well. Super sharp and engaging. And she has a great class that she teaches to help you gain more listings. So please mark your calendars for that next Tuesday, right after the joint meeting. So it'll be at 11:30. And then also next week, starting next week, we have our KWU Win with Sellers course. It's a 4-part course that is being offered this month with our joint 3 offices. And we have 4 amazing agents that are going to help teach that class. Gina Odom is from the Santa Cruz office. Ben Beasley is from the Carmel office. Charles Coachman, Silicon Valley, and then our own Miss Yvonne Zinsman from Gateway. So we are breaking down the relationship that you have with your sellers from the beginning all the way till closing a transaction and having a client for life in 4 sections. So mark your calendars for that. And then our calendar for the next 5 or whatever days. So tomorrow we have our regional team meeting at 1:30. Our Northern California, Hawaii region is doing a team meeting once a month. You guys, if you have not attended these meetings, they're amazing. They interview some of our top agents from the region. These agents are doing lots and lots and lots of transactions, and they interview them, and they're so willing to share with you what they're doing. So there's other things they do during the meeting, but what I find most valuable are the interviews they have with the agents. So please mark your calendars to attend these regional meetings. And then again, Bold starts on Thursday. We have a couple of Scott Leroy tech classes for you on Thursday and Friday. And then Zach Younger, our regional tech trainer, is doing a tech class on Mondays at noon. Those are amazing classes too. Zach is an amazing presenter. And then again, our joint team meeting Tuesday, and then the 1031 exchange class after that. All right. Brian, are you with us?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Perfect. Yeah, so Red Day is coming up. Super excited about that. Technically, it's on May 13th. We're probably going to be doing that the week prior. So just because the teachers that we're going to be working with, in case you don't know, most of you do at this point, it'll be Bernal Elementary or Intermediate, but it's an elementary school just up the street. Those teachers are coming back, I believe, on the 10th. So we're going to go ahead and put together some packages with some fun items and a couple of gift cards and things like that, just to welcome them back to in-person teaching. So one thing that I need, actually a couple of things. One, if you can donate, we need to raise some funds for that so that we can put those packages together. So reach out to me if you're able to do that. We would really appreciate it. And then one other thing that we need is just like short 10, 20-second videos of just a quick thank you to the teachers. So if you could do that, or you want to get a kid involved or whatever, and just be like, just let them know what you appreciate about teachers. Doesn't have to be long, but I'm going to edit those together, and I'm going to just include a QR code so that they can check those out, and that'll be in their thank you card. So if you go to our Gateway Facebook, if you're not on there already, definitely join that group because we get a lot of great content there. I added a video just to give you an example of the type of thing I'm looking for. Mine's a little bit longer because there were some points that I really wanted to hit. So actually, here we go. So check it out.
I'll go ahead and play it right now, and then we'll come back to a few more details.
Hi there. I just wanted to say thank you so very much for everything that you've done for the students over the last year. 2020 and 2021 have been crazy, obviously. And when I think of industries and people that have been affected by it, teachers and people that work with our schools immediately rise to the top. I can't even imagine what it must have been like to go from in-person teaching to virtual classrooms and keeping students, especially elementary school students, feeling connected and involved through all of this. So thank you so very much, and welcome back to in-person teaching.
Oh, that was great, Brian. That wasn't super long or anything. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, so it could be shorter than that. It could even just be like a quick, hey, thank you so much, welcome back type of a thing. Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be high quality. It's the thought that counts. So I am asking if anyone's willing to do that, if you could send that to me by April 28th. That'll give me a few days to edit that together prior to us getting together to put those packages together. I'm going to throw my information in the chat right now so that you can just email that over to me.
Hey, so Brian, just logistically, if people are just using their phone, do you want them to have it on horizontal view versus vertical?
I think landscape is probably best. I think it usually looks best. And if we can keep them all landscape, it's going to be a little bit more seamless. But again, it's the thought that counts. So if it's flipping around a little bit, I don't think they're going to care very much.
And I love the idea of getting kids involved. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So if you have kids at home that can say thank you teachers or make signs that they're holding up, that kind of thing, that would be really fun too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So one of the things that Brian and I've talked about, again, Red Day officially is May 13th. It's always the second Thursday in May. The teachers are coming back for in-person teaching starting that Monday, the 10th. And so we're doing care packages for them this year. In case you guys didn't know that, we're doing care packages for this one elementary school. And we need to put those care packages together. So what Brian and I talked about was getting together the Friday before, which is May 7th, here in the office, and having all of the supplies that are going to go into the care packages ready to go. And then we have probably between 35 and 40 care packages that we need to just put together and have those ready to take over to the principal so that when the teachers get back on Monday, they have something special waiting for them. So our Red Day project isn't officially going to be on Thursday, but it's an amazing project. I'm super excited about it this year. So we're hoping that people can help out. Brian, are we still looking at that Friday? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And if we have to do it outside, that's totally fine too. It's not going to take us very much time at all.
Right.
We'll stop by the school. Anybody that wants to deliver that, the principal or somebody is going to be there to meet us and take that stuff from us. And then if you have like a red shirt or a previous Red Day shirt or anything like that, if you could wear that, I'm sure we'll take some pictures at the office too, and probably any of us that go to the school.
And then in part to get the care packages ready to go, we could use some donations to help us with that part. And we don't want you guys writing checks to San Jose Gateway. It just gets way too wonky and too complicated. So I think, Brian, you're going to work out a Venmo or something like that where they can give money directly to you so that we can collect the money that way. Is that right?
Absolutely. I'll put my phone number in the chat too. So feel free to text me, or my email is there also.
Okay, awesome. Does anybody have any questions? All right, pretty self-explanatory. Oh, Elsie.
On that Friday, do you need people to help you pack the things, or you and Brian will be sufficient?
We would love a few people.
Yeah, anybody that's willing to help. So if you feel safe or you've been vaccinated or whatever, I don't, just if you feel comfortable doing it, and I'm sure we can set up tables outside or whatever we need to do to make sure that people, can remain socially distanced and all that stuff. But yeah, anybody that wants to help, I think it'd be really fun.
We'll get back to you with the exact time. I think we're thinking 11 a.m. on that Friday. We'll get back to you for sure with the exact time. Any other questions? The other cool thing about what we're talking about doing is if we do have some people that are with us on Friday, then we can take a group picture. Because one of the cool things about Red Day every year is that offices from all over the country, all over the world share their Red Day pictures. So we probably could put something together even with a sign, Brian. I know I've got poster board here that says thank you teachers and the name of the elementary school and that sort of thing. So if we have people here, we're going to try, we will take a group picture with masks on and be very safe. But that would be a nice thing to do as well.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for all your hard work in organizing this.
Yeah, you bet.
Hi there. I just wanted to say thank you so very much.
There we go. All right. Moving to next up, Lauren, would you like to talk about this?
Sure. Another relatively new agent who's absolutely killing it. And she just capped this past month on Company Dollar, Shelly Paiva. Well done. Awesome.
Congratulations, Shelly. Just started with us back in, I think, November and already capped in Company Dollar. And she's actually moving today, or she would be here with us as well. So congratulations. You guys, please feel free to congratulate her on social media or one-on-one. And then next up, another monthly award we do every month is our Home Run Hitter Award for those people who took a listing, closed a deal, and wrote an offer all in the same month. We had a really good list from last month. Lauren, I'm going to move forward and you can go ahead and name them. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So our March home run hitters were Donna Castillo, Linda McKnight, Jonathan Ramirez, Suzanne Ramirez, Shelly Paiva, and Yanni Young.
Woohoo! Congratulations. I love that video too. Awesome. Okay. And then next up, our current inventory. You guys, inventory, as you already know, is flying off the shelf. So let's keep those listings coming. So we have two that have been on the market for a while. Christiani's townhome on Technology, and Dee has one up in the Villages that's been on for a while. We have 4 other active listings. And I don't know, are any of these guys here that they have anything they want to add about these listings? I didn't think so. And then our next page are more of the members only or coming soon listings. So we need more inventory, you guys. Keep working on it. They're golden. Does anybody have any listings coming soon that they want to talk about? Lee, I think you've got one, don't you? You're muted right now. There we go.
Hi, I have a property coming up at 190 Gonzalez Drive in Hollister. It's going to be $549,000. It's a 3-2. It's a little over 1,100 square foot. It's been completely remodeled, and the sellers have been working on it for the last 6 months. And I'm going to meet with her on Friday. I'm getting disclosures out to her today. I've got an escrow that's already open. And I have another one, the Flip House, got finalized everywhere, finally, after all the permits. And that's going to be coming on in Willits. It doesn't affect us locally, but for those folks in Willits, it's going to be a very nice flip house. And then I'm working on 2 more listings behind that.
Awesome. Thank you. Anybody else have any coming soons?
Can I speak on behalf of Alan?
Sure.
So Alan's one of our new agents, and he has a Hollister listing. It's beautiful. We took photos yesterday. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1 full bedroom downstairs with a full bath, and beautiful view of the hills. It's only 3 years old, and probably list price will be in the low 700s. About 2,400 square foot.
And that's coming on like sometime next week?
For sure by next week, hopefully by this weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
And Hollister's only an hour drive in the regular commute time. I mean, regular drive time.
Yeah.
So it's not that far in case somebody needs and it's a beautiful neighborhood, very beautiful neighborhood.
Anyone else? I don't know if anybody saw, I still sell a little bit of real estate in Santa Cruz, and I have a new listing that came up in Santa Cruz last week.
Nice.
It's got amazing, gorgeous ocean views and was fully remodeled a couple of years ago. And it is used now as a 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath home. It's 27, almost 2,800 square feet, right above Seabright Beach with amazing views from lighthouse to lighthouse. You can see both lighthouses, you can see the boardwalk, and you can see all the way over to Monterey. So amazing views, completely high-end remodel, beautiful home. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it's my highest listing I've ever had. It listed at just under 4 million at 3,999. So if you have anyone who's looking for a special luxury home that has amazing ocean views, we've had a few showings and we'll probably be looking at offers sometime next week.
Good job.
Looking at it right now, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, the views are amazing. It has this deck at the top. We're calling it a rooftop deck that, and it's coming fully furnished too. And it has this table on the rooftop deck that has the fires that come right out of the table, and you can sit right there and see the ocean. Like,
what's the address, Laura?
It's 1151 East Cliff, 1151 East Cliff.
Hey, so Laura, can anybody in this office promote it for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Let's do some ads. Let's do some.
Yeah. Wouldn't it
social
be
media.
great for you guys to sell it?
That'd be
It's
cool.
gorgeous. It is by appointment. Well, everything's by appointment only, but you have to show proof of funds to even get an appointment. And my teammate Mary is the one who's you schedule the appointments with to actually see it. It's super pretty. So there's no sign on the property, no lockbox. We have to work through Mary on that one. Does anybody else have any listings coming up? Okay, moving on. We are now at other announcements and wants or needs. Boy, we zipped right through this team meeting. Does anybody have any other announcements coming up?
May I just share?
Yes, you may. Yes, please.
I just want to share with everybody about SCORE's market meetings throughout the week. They have very valuable information. I learned something this morning that I really didn't know about, and that's with the mortgage insurance that would take up some of the, when our appraisals don't come in at value. It's a great strategy I learned about this morning, and I was really appreciative. So the market meetings are all on Zoom, and it's only an hour long for the most part. Mondays is a little longer, but very valuable information. So it's similar to this for those of you that are newer and that have not been at a market meeting. And it's for all the agents in the area. So we learn from each other. You can share your listings and so on, and network. So I just want to share, it's very valuable.
Yeah. Thank you, Yvonne. I know the one that I usually attend is the one that's on Wednesday mornings.
Oh, yeah.
And just for newer agents, these used to be in-person meetings.
Yeah.
And then now they're all on Zoom, just like everything else. And it's not just the local office, it's the whole area of Silicon Valley or Santa Clara area that does different meetings. There's different meetings pretty much every day of the week that you can attend. And it really is a great chance for you to learn knowledge. They usually have a speaker. If you have a listing, you get to pitch your listing. So you get to hear about other listings that are coming soon or already on the MLS. And really, there's a lot of vendors and affiliates that are there that you get to learn from. They're usually mortgage information that's shared. So they really are good meetings to attend and to network and learn from. So thank you for that reminder, Yvonne.
Oh, you're welcome.
And you get an email every Monday from SCORE, Santa Clara County Association of Realtors, that says what the meetings are for the week, and it gives you the Zoom link on Mondays for each meeting.
So tomorrow, and it usually starts at 8:30, except for the Monday and Friday one. Tomorrow, Dave Walsh, who is a local agent here that's been here for a very long time, he's the CAR president, and he'll be giving us an update tomorrow. So those are very valuable, so we know what's going on at the state level.
Oh, that's a really good reminder. Also, I have an announcement. I will be teaching a class next Wednesday morning after the Wednesday meeting. I'll be teaching a class for SCORE on lead generation and lead follow-up. And any of you are welcome to attend that class. It'll also be on Zoom. And I teach a few classes a year for SCORE, Santa Clara County Association of Realtors. And I have a class coming up next Wednesday morning. I think it's at 10. Does anybody else have any other announcements?
Yeah, actually, I have a question.
Yes.
I was in Mike's RPA class, and I asked him if he could do a listing agreement class, because he does the RPA a lot of the time. And I just think that would be valuable just because Mike has just a lot of experience, good examples. So he said to coordinate that with the team leaders.
Okay, thank you for that, Zach. I will make a note of that to get him on the calendar for that.
Thank you.
I'm writing a note so I don't forget.
Good.
Now, I don't know if Mike said this, Zach, also, but the listing contract is a much simpler contract than the residential purchase agreement contract. Although he still probably has good stories to share and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I would also recommend that you work on, practicing the listing contract, practicing filling it out and sharing it with your mentor so they can take a look at it. That's what you guys should be doing with both the listing contract and the purchase contract. Work with your mentor on that. All right. Any other questions, announcements, or wants or needs? So we're going to go ahead and move on to sharing some gratitude. I'm going to stop sharing so I can see all of you. Who would like to fill some buckets?
I do.
Alex.
I want to say thank you to you, Laura. You've been a dear to me since I've gotten here, as well as everybody else in this office. So I just want to say thank you all and appreciate it all.
Oh, you're welcome. It's Alex comes in and gets work done here in the mornings. It's really nice to see him. Lauren and I don't get to see very many people. Christina too. It's nice to see Christina. So yeah, you're very welcome, Alex. Anybody else?
I'd like to put a shout out to Laura for being tremendously supportive and an amazing person and manager.
Oh, thank you, Lee. Thanks so much.
Second that.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank Christina for helping out while we're looking to fill the front desk position. So I'm very appreciative for you to come in and help us.
I want to add to that too. Yes, thank you so much, Christina. And also, if you don't know, Christina is our transaction coordinator in the office. She's amazing. And she spends a lot of time, especially if you're a brand new agent, she will go over all the disclosures with you to make sure you understand them. So if you're new and you haven't done that kind of a training with Christina, please reach out to her to schedule some time. And she's very caring transaction coordinator. So thank you, Christina, for all your efforts there as well. Anybody else? Okay, Kevin, where are you? I've lost you. Did he?
Right
Oh, there
here.
you are. I see you. we might get, I know we've got to draw our on-time prize. Are you okay if your class gets started a little early, even if people don't jump on until for 10 more minutes?
That's fine
You
with me.
wanna
It's
just keep
recorded.
going? Okay. All right. We ended early. Shocking. So let's go ahead. Are you ready, Lauren, to draw on-time prize?
Sure. And also thanks, Steve, for sharing. That was really, really awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, and our winner is Edeline.
Woo! Adeline, congratulations. Thank you for being on time. All right, I just want to say one more thing and then I'll let Kevin take over. And Kevin, I already made you a co-host, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Oh, wait, it's not saying that. Wait, hold on.
Oh, I jumped on my computer. So if you made my phone the co-host, I'm not on there
Okay,
anymore.
hold on. Let me redo this. I'm gonna make a co-host. All right, there we go. So I wanted to mention, you guys, we have a lot more agents than the 20 or so that you see in the team meeting. If you haven't seen an agent lately from our office, that's another amazing care call. It's been, it's been a tough year for us. We don't get together and see each other in person. So remember to reach out to other agents in the office, whether you're texting them, calling them, or communicating on Facebook or whatever, and just say, hey, I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Those care calls go a long way. I know Lauren and I do it a lot. If there's somebody that you haven't seen in a while, please reach out to them and remind them of the Gateway Love. Okay, and maybe you can talk some more people into attending our meetings. That'd be awesome too. All right, thanks everybody for attending today. Appreciate it. It's always good to see all of you, and we can stay right on here. And Kevin, I think you're good to go, so we'll let you get started with your class. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you.